And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good take in a good area. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? Ekitike! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Great vision.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that is a nice touch. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Swings in across. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Gravenberg. Can he get on the end of this? Fagioli. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mohamed Salah. Played in early. Some good work on the right flank here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, that's a key interception. Gakpo, real chance! Yes, it's there! That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gravenberg. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Kerkez. And Gravenberg gets a good foot in there. Son Heung-min closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. The ball swung in, and he's there to clear it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Liverpool have it back and can go again.
There will be 1
Van
minute
Dijk.
added time.
McAllister. Gakpo. And the half-time whistle goes. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and
Everyone,
it doesn't look
please
great.
welcome to
It's
the
going to
field
be
our
pretty hard for them
players.
to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
An instinctive delivery. He's cut it out.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's picked it up out wide. Son Heung-min. Danger averted for now. Akanji. And it's Fascioli. Some really good ball movement. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And another try! Goal! Manchester United! The second half sparked straight into life. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Son Heung-min is currently top scorer in the league. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And the return pass. Oyarzabal aims beyond the defence. And he's got the beating of his man. Can he finish?
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Fascioli. Mikel Oyarzabal. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ekitike. That ball looks a good one. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries to play it through. Fascioli. He's only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. McAllister. Kerkez. Now Gakpo.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Konate is there, and he can pick it up. Played out to the left flank. Gravenberg. Ekitike. Messi. Szoboszlai. That's a shade optimistic. Out to the right. Looking for the run. Now it's Fagioli. Pass somewhat off target. Wirtz. Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. Foot in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gravenberg. Distributed tidily. Soboslai. Chance here to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Son Heung-min, and this is Son Heung. Chance! It's run loose, and it's come back out to him. Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Mikel Oyarzabal. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's made its way to him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Out for a throw. Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Wirtz is in a really good position out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. We are into overtime. That has not gone well. Frimpong. Not too much more. And time is up. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. It's, of course, round 2 between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Hudson-Odoi, is a...
Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! It's in! First blood drawn. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. There will be a throw-in. Hudson-Odoi.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He could be in here, and the flag has stayed down. Hudson-Odoi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Son Heung-min. That's a good ball out wide. Son Heung-min! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's following up. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And he's been shifted off it. And he was quick to react. Nottingham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Robertson. Distributed tidily. And he's cut it out. Anderson. Nottingham do have a chance to counter here. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Son Heung-min! Manchester United have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Nottingham have the chance to go the other way. Akanji. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. For Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Short changes him with that pass. Anderson. And it's Fascioli. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Anderson. Nottingham are looking to break at pace. Fascioli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Anderson. Aina. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ortega getting this one clear. Son Heung-min, he's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Aina. Anderson, who's set up one goal so far. Robertson. The muscular approach does pay off here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Williams. And they can counter here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Fascioli. And this is Messi. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Robertson. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Fascioli. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. Definitely away.
This match was 29,514.
And claimed it back swiftly. And Akanji. Caicedo. Mikel Oyarzabal. For Valverde. And it's Fascioli. Here's Oyarzabal. It's a really well-measured ball. Hudson-Odoi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. So, what can they make of this? Now, there's a fight. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
A case now of complete control. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mikel Oyarzabal. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Fascioli. He's only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. Nottingham can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Wood to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good run he's making there. Over to the left. Williams. Hudson-Odoi.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Aina. Hutchinson has found the net here, of course. Gibbs-White. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitution on the field. Number
Oh,
21.
terrible pass.
Number 7.
Played back in.
Decent
Chance!
Coming on the field. Number 14. Number 25. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This... A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. He has found a way through, fires it in low, and it's hoisted clear. Ouattara, that is a superb rearguard action. Son Heung-min was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Son Heung-min. He has a look up. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who has had unrealistic expectations to live up to, but his athleticism, his improved passing, the fact that he's become more adventurous has definitely made him a much better player, and all underpinned by a great desire and real commitment.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Fagioli. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Robertson. For Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And a chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Robertson is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Jordan Henderson, Jensen, Valverde calmly anticipates, Messi. Opts for safety, Jordan Henderson. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Son Heung-min. That has been cut short. And it's Fagioli. Now it's Son Heung-min. That is lovely. And reclaimed it in a trice. Jensen. Ambitious ball here. Caicedo makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Robertson. Fagioli. Son Heung-min. He's well positioned here. Oh, look at that. And the shot! I
think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Jordan Henderson. Foot in. Messi. Robertson. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked...
Son Heung-min! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Manchester United have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. And he's there to clear it. Pass somewhat off target. Spread out to the left. Fagioli. Oh, what a... There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Jordan Henderson. Jensen. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
And this is shoots! Oh, he's been... And another try! And he hits the net! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Oyarzabal duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
71,649.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Now this could be a chance. Can he spark a counter here? Oyarzabal does well to get it back. Now it's Son Heung-min. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And it's Robertson. Quality ball. Could move up a gear here. Jensen. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great...
He's having a shot! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Can he finish? forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's worked it through. Look at the shot at goal! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Thinks about the shot. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
For Manchester United,
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Son
number
Heung-min.
6.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Son Heung-min. Messi. And Messi! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Ouattara. Knocks it into space. Now it's Nelson. Shapes to shoot! Oh, this is a Ouattara! In he goes again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. The most accurate pass.
Added minute has been indicated.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the finish! Oh, brilliant save. Robertson. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Oyarzabal. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
João Pedro is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Nicely shaped ball. Fofana clears it away. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. He's on it, can he? And the shot! Corner number 2 then. And a shot! Has another go! And again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Fernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Neto, he is through here. Cross into the box. It is a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde. And it's Kane. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Palmer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fofana. And Caicedo. Fofana. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Kane. Played out wide. Pass is just off target. Gusto. Pedro Neto. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Palmer. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Caicedo. And it's Robertson. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. Fofana gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. No, he's not getting past him there. James. Palmer. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. Face to face with the keeper. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Kane. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a good foot in there. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's a good ball. And this is Kane. Goes for a shot! He scores! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Caicedo. And it's Gusto. It's gone for a throw-in. Gusto. Chalobah. Gusto. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Spread it left. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's through here. Good ball, good take. Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Son Heung-min. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, super ball. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Manchester United are 2 up early in the second half. Oyarzabal. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has not gone well. Now it's Kane. And he's intervened well there. Fernandez is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Camavinga. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Fernandez. And this is Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. He's got away. Robertson. Probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
James. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fofana. And Gusto. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. James. Palmer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And Caicedo. Tries to thread one through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And this is Kane. Pass somewhat off target. Chalobah. And it's Camavinga. And this is Son Heung-min.
Well, he certainly...
So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United end their season just as they wished it. Thoroughly professional to the very end, and no more than they deserved. Thoughts on what we've just seen? So here it is, one of the happiest days in the land of football. Clubs appearing for the first time at the start of a new campaign to reveal their secrets from pre-season. New faces, new tactics, new approaches, but the same old game. We're all in love with football again. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So the wait is finally over. It's time to get to it.
Well, Peter, world-class managers and players wherever you look, and the style that makes it the world's most exciting league. It's hard for really good innovation in the game these days, and yet we have it in abundance in this league.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So this perhaps the season in microcosm. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, there's no doubt as to who the creative hub in the side is. It's Mikel Oyarzabal. He boasts some of the most impressive records when it comes to goals and assists, Peter, helped by the fact that he can play anywhere across that front line, and also he has a real willingness to run beyond the strikers, and there's a lot to admire about this guy.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Timber. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. And it's Eze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's well positioned here. Great chance! Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's tried one! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
It's Son Heung-min! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. That'll be a throw-in. No goals as yet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Trossard. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Oyarzabal. Good ball, good take. Eze. And it's Eze. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Rice plays it short. It's a lovely, neat pass. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Robertson. Messi. Here's Oyarzabal. Kane. Oyarzabal. And this is Messi. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Caicedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Timber. It's gone for a throw-in. Eze. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Timber has it in a wide position. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foot in. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Trossard. And here's Eze.
There will be
The final seconds now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Saka receives it in a good position here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet.
And
Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United.
He rises! There it is!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
There will be a throw-in. Incapuyi. No, he's not getting past him there. Caicedo. Robertson. Probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. And it's with the keeper. Saliba. And it's Zubimendi. And it's Eze. And he's lost his man here. Valverde gets it away. Now it's Son Heung-min. That has ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Saliba. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! No, no way. In he goes again!
Attendance for this match was
Oh, nearly, but nearly
70,987.
is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
That is lovely.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Eze. Saka. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kane. Rice is the guilty party there.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
What a save by David Raya! Incapuyi. Rice. Now Trossard. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Incapuyi. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a nicely weighted pass. Incapié is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Camavinga. Camavinga goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min, and this is Kane. Oh, this is a great position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. Oh, what has happened here?
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Valverde. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gabriel. Added Subimendi. Still nothing guaranteed, and into the final moments. Trossard. He's found a way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. And he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution in progress.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That has not gone well. And here's Messi. And this is Son Heung. There's the shot!
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
There will be
It's a decent clearance.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Defending of the desperate variety. White. Oyarzabal. Oh, shooting chance! Arsenal clearly now in... And time...